How long does it take to get a Canadian visitor visa? What are the requirements? How can I apply for a Canadian visa? What are the requirements? Well, in this video, I will answer all of these questions plus find out the processing times for some countries. So keep on watching for more details. Hello my friends, welcome back to Eater's Immigration Corner. In today's video, we'll learn what is a Canadian visa, what are the requirements to get a Canadian visa, plus the processing times for some countries. Have you been interested in getting a Canadian visa? Have you already applied and you're still waiting? Well, this video is just for you. Now, if this is your first time on this channel, go ahead and pause this video and hit the subscribe button. Be part of this amazing channel. And while you're doing that, turn on your notification bell so you never ever miss another video from me. Alright my friends, let's go ahead and jump straight to the video. Before we get to the processing times, let's go ahead and learn what is a Canadian visa and the requirements. What is a Canada Visitor Visa? A Canada Visitor Visa is a temporary resident visa that allows foreign nationals to travel to Canada for short stays, usually for tourism, family visits, or business. It is valid up to 6 months per visit, depending on the conditions set by Canadian immigration officers. There are two types of Canada visitor visas. Single entry visa, which allows entry to Canada once. Multiple entry visa, which allows entry to Canada as many times as needed within the visa's validity period. What are the requirements for a Canada visitor visa? So here are the documents that you need to gather before applying for a Canadian visa. Number one, you need a valid passport, which should be valid for the duration of your stay. Photograph, passport size photos meeting Canada's specifications. Proof of funds, which include bank statements, pay stubs, or proof of sponsorship to show you can afford the trip. Travel itinerary, details of your trip including hotel bookings, flight reservations, which is optional, and planned activities. You will need a visitation letter, if applicable, from a friend, family member, or business contact in Canada. Ties to your home country. Documents proving you will return home, for example, job letter, property ownership, family ties. And lastly, travel history. Copies of visas or stamps from other countries, if applicable. Once you have gathered all your documents, you need to focus on the application form. So the forms that you will need to fill out is IMM 5257, which is the application for a temporary resident visa, IMM 5645, which is the family information form, biometric data. Most applicants needs to provide biometrics, fingerprints, and photo. And lastly, you have to have the fees to process this application. Alright, so the application fee is 100 Canadian dollar, which is subject to change, and biometric fee, which is 85 Canadian dollar. So these are the requirements that you need to have before applying for a Canadian visa. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment down below. Next, let's go ahead and take a look at the processing times to get a Canadian visa for some countries. Here is the latest Canadian visa processing times for visiting, studying, and working. Jamaica, it will take 194 days to get a Canadian visa. Guyana, 14 days. Trinidad, 16 days. Barbados, 70 days. Ghana, 97 days. Nigeria, 164 days. Cameroon, 16 days. Ethiopia, 59 days. Sierra Leone, 96 days. Uganda, 109 days. Kenya, 122 days. India, 110 days. The Philippines, 22 days. Bangladesh, 31 days. Pakistan, 25 days. Mexico, 34 days. UK, 396 days. The US, 25 days. Turkey, 40 days. So these are the wait times to get a Canadian visitor visa if you are living outside of Canada and looking to visit, study, or work in Canada. Now let's summarize what we just went over. Canada visa processing times summary. The two countries that had the longest wait times were Cameroon with a wait time of 456 days and the UK with a wait time of 396 days. The countries with the shortest wait time include the US with a wait time of 25 days, Guyana 14 days, Trinidad 16 days, the Philippines 22 days, and Pakistan 25 days. So if your country have a very long wait times, you may want to look at another country that has a shortest wait time for a Canadian visa. Now my friends, I hope that this video was beneficial to each one of you. If you have an upcoming Canadian visa interview, make sure that you head over to my website and grab my ebook today. It has all the lists of questions that you may get on your interview, plus how to answer the questions. So head over to my website today and download my ebook. Before I end this video, make sure that you subscribe, share this video, give it a thumbs up, and turn on your notification bell so you never miss another video from me. Thank you for watching Ita's Immigration Corner, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.
Wastelands through the highways till my shadow turns to sun